Hi friends, Mindy here. I have an unboxing for you today. This is the newest kit from Bythewell4God called But God. This kit is still available at the last time I checked right before I started filming. So some of the stamps have sold out already during the initial release, but the main kit is still available. At least as far as I know. Like I said, they're selling out fast. I will put my affiliate link down below if you're interested in using that. It's available for you. I do appreciate those of you who have used that. It really does help me out. So anyway, just diving in, there's a lot to go through as always. Whenever you order from Bythewell4God, if you've never ordered from them, they always give you a little goodie bag. And so I'm going to go through it this month. Usually I don't share everything in it, but I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So you always get a little thank you card signed by Lori, and this tells you a little bit of overview of the current kit, and then there's always a tag, hashtag on here, so you can follow along with what other people are doing. Make sure that if you're sharing your pages too, be sure to tag that, to use that tag so that we can all see and get inspiration as well. And then there's also some information down here about joining the Facebook group. There's a Facebook page, and also signing up for the email from Bythewell. That will just give you information when the new kit releases, and anytime during the month when there's like a restock on something, they usually send emails for that. So that's a good way to just kind of keep updated on everything. And then, of course, there's a sneak peek for next month's kit as well. When you order during the initial release, if you are part of the first 300 orders that is over $50, they include a special gift. And so this month they have included this beautiful magnet. And in the past they have done magnets before, but it's been a while since they've done them, so I'm really excited about this. I stick these on my little rolling cart that sits next to my desk. I have all of my supplies as I work through the month in that rolling cart, and so this will go on there, so I'm really excited to have another one of those. There's also this cute little stamp with the hibiscus flowers on there, a card with 2 bow clips on here, and then a scripture that you could use as like a tip-in or a tuck spot or something in if you're doing working in a journal, or in your Bible. You could even just tip this in on the edge of your page or make a little pocket out of it. So there's those, and then there are some journaling cards in the paint chips this month. I love the paint chips. There's different scriptures on each one in a variety of colors, and then on the back is a way you can just it's faded enough that you can write on there, so you can use these again as tip-ins or extra journaling spots. I really love the paint chip cards, and if you wanted to just go through and do in-depth studies on here, there is a lot of things that you could study just going through just this little extra that they sent. They also included this beautiful kind of teal tile alphas, and then a sticker sheet that has the 4 lions on there. So that is just the goodie bag. Let me set this off to the side here, and we'll get into the kit. I'm going to go through everything in here, but I'm going to start with the devotional first, because as always, it's the most important part of this kit. It's designed with 14 days in. They have it designed so that you can do your study on one day, and then kind of do your artwork or whatever on the next day. I know a lot of us do it differently than that, but that was their kind of intention, so that this journaling, this kit will take you through the whole month. There's plenty of scriptures and everything included in the devotional. There's a lot to dig as deep as you want to really in here, that will keep you occupied for the month studying. So like for example, on day 8, there's just a bunch of different kind of at the end for things that Judy has included down there for you to go, kind of do some extra study if you want to. So you can really dig as deep as you want to in here. And this month, this was written by Judy Allen, and then in the front of here, there's also that hashtag, so just in case you lose or forget your card. So, but this month we're talking about the statements that are made kind of but God, and using that for encouragement. And one of the examples that's given here in the introduction is God remembering Noah. And but then another occurrence, but God raised him from the dead. That's in Acts 13:30. So it's just kind of talking about those times that we see God kind of working and just using that for encouragement in our lives. So I feel like this is just a really timely, good study. So I'm excited to go. I have actually already read through the devotional. It's really good. I always kind of do an initial read through before I really do anything else. So let me set that to the side and I'll go through everything else that is in the kit itself. Of course, it comes in this drawstring canvas bag, and you can save these to keep your pieces in, or I know some people like to cut them up and use the fabric. There's all kinds of things that you can do even just with the bag. So again, you're going to get another bow clip card here that has a verse on it, and then 2 bow clips. You can use these in your Bible. I like to, a lot of times I will take these apart and just use the fabric in different ways, especially if I'm doing like creating a journal or whatever. I tend to do that a lot with the fabric. So the next thing I want to show are these beautiful stamps. These are kind of like blackout stamps. They're really bold stamps. Certainly you could do them in black if you wanted to for a really bold look, but don't be afraid to do them in color. If you have Distress Oxide inks, they will stamp really well, or your favorite inks, but certainly you can stamp them in color, but they're just going to give a really beautiful background. You can see here on the back they've done it in color. I have a couple ideas for these stamps. I'm really excited to use those this month. And then for the texture this month, we got these little feathers, which is fun. And then the ephemera pack this month has 27 pieces. There's actually 28 because they decided after the fact to go back in and cut some of these beautiful lions. And so there's actually an extra piece in here, I think, because this is not pictured on the back. I'm not going to go through, I'm not going to take a lot of time with the ephemera pieces, but you can kind of see there's just a lot of tropical, there's some little birds, flowers and greenery, there's butterflies, just kind of clusters of all these beautiful flowers. And it's really, I don't know how well my camera is picking all of these colors up, but it's so pretty, and it looks so much better in person. I think everything usually does. I don't know how well my my camera's picking up the true color of all of these, but they're just beautiful. And I really love this month. It's kind of just a different color scheme, just a different color palette, and a different cute little bird, different colors, and just kind of a different, I really like the tropical greenery and florals and stuff on here. So I'm excited to use these. And then this last part has everything else in it. And one of the things I really appreciate about Bythewell is that they really are very intentional about everything they do. So even the backer that they have, just, holding all of the pieces, is decorated that you could use this as a tip-in. And if you were working in a Bible that has a smaller margin, you could certainly just cut this to fit in your margin. And it's double-sided, so you could pick either side. You could cut out these butterflies, however you wanted to do that, but even the backer, it can be used. So save those because you can do a lot of things with those. Anyway, one of the really special items to Bythewell4God unique items is this watercolor dot card, which they are able to do because they sell the Daniel Smith watercolor paints. And so this month we have 7 different colors. These are highly pigmented artist grade watercolor. So it's most advisable if you take the pigment off of this card and put it onto something else. So if you don't have a palette, you can use just the packaging that your items come in, and just use some water and put it onto some packaging. I like to use an acrylic block actually, but you could use certainly a color, a palette if you had one or whatever. I just like to use the stamping block, but then just let it dry, and then you can have, you'll have plenty of watercolor to get you through this entire kit. So I know it may not look like there's a lot of pigment here, but because they are so highly pigmented, this is actually a lot of watercolor. I don't think I've ever run out of a card of a color. So anyway, really love these. There's a couple colors I don't know if I have used before, so I'm excited about that. But 7 colors this month. And then there are 3 journaling cards. All have different scriptures on them, and on the back they're dot grid, so you can use these to do some journaling. You could create pockets or tuck spots, do some private prayer journaling, or just take some extra notes on the back of here. I really love the journaling cards every month. There's also a kit sticker. This one is on white sticker paper. It's not a vinyl sticker. I know a lot of people like to put them in the front of their Bible so that they can signify that that's the kit that, you know, they worked through. If I create a journal, which is a lot of times how I work through these kits, I usually include this either on the front of the journal or on the inside cover, just so that I can include the date so I know when it was that I worked on it. But you could even make your own magnet out of that if you wanted to. And then there are the sticker sheets. So there are 2 sticker sheets here that are clear stickers. These are the florals that are in the kit. They're beautiful. I love this kind of corally orange color with the teal. It's so pretty. And then on this second sheet, there are some more florals, and then these are the faux washi strips down here. So if you kind of want these to look more like, you know, traditional washi, you can just kind of use your scissors and cut the edges. But I love this one with the little birds on there. So cute. And then also this month, because there's still a supply chain issue with the little pieces for the flare pins that they usually do, Lori's supplier can't get any of them. And so they have included a second set of numbers. So it's in this teal color, and then you have the ones that are on the white sticker paper that match the alpha set that is included this month. So this is kind of just a floral background. I don't really know if you can see very well, but so that is everything that comes in the main kit. There's plenty here to get you through the month if you didn't buy anything else. But of course, there are always extras to enjoy. So I'm going to go through some of those. Let me get that off to the side. I have an avalanche happening over there. Sorry. So every month they release 5 stamp sets that coordinate with the kit. And as I mentioned, a couple of these have already sold out, so I apologize for that. But you do get them at a discounted rate when you order during the initial release. So if you order one extra stamp, it's $12. And then if you order 2 or more, they're $10. They're normally $15. So it's a good deal. It's a good time to get stamps. And they usually release 5 during that initial release. And like I said, a couple of them are sold out. So this one is called Gifted for His Glory. This is that lion that was really popular. You can kind of see how they've colored it on the back. This one is called God Remembered. This one has like a bird of paradise, and then just some greenery and some hibiscus flowers, some different florals. You can kind of see the back. And then some more like fronds and the leaves. Love those. This one is called A Royal Priesthood. It's got, it's upside down, but there's a pineapple and coconut. And then I'm not sure what that flower is called. I heard Gail mention it and I can't remember the name of it, but so that's that one. And then I think this one is probably my favorite. This is Steadfast Love. I love this butterfly with this kind of distressed background. And then this one would be so pretty just hanging kind of off the edge of your page as well. I really like those. So I think they're really, really beautiful stamps this month. So those are the 5 that release with the kit. And let me see if I can find a place to put them. And then one thing that they have kind of started to do, which is something I actually appreciate, is they have started to release an additional set of ephemera. This is not the same set of ephemera that comes in the kit. It's a little bit different. And I really like this because when you do order the devotional kit, you do get access to the digital files. So you can print out, you know, as many as you want to. Personally, my printer is not very good, so I like having the extra ephemera, but I'm just going to go through here. So these are kind of some bigger pieces, which I really like. Just kind of gives you a good variety. Some more of the cute little birds, some more of monstera leaves. I think that's the name of those. Some butterflies. So it's just another good set. These are, like I said, they're not the same exact ephemera pieces as the other kit, but they do coordinate with them. So if you like to use ephemera pieces in your journaling, this is a really good way to, now that they're doing this extra, the second set of them. So you really do get quite a lot, the different leaves and the different colors. I'm really loving the kind of corally colors with the teal. So that is the second ephemera set. And then they have also been releasing the little mini stickers. These are kind of the size that come in like the Pocket Bible kits, and they've been really popular. People are really enjoying these, so they have released a special set of these as well. So you get 2 each, I think, of 4 designs. So you get plenty of these stickers. These are good to kind of indicate, you know, on your Bible page, you can kind of put it next to the verse. These would be good even like in planners if you kind of wanted to carry your theme over. I like to bullet journal, so I often do that. My bullet journal will reflect kind of what we're studying as well. So those are the mini stickers. These are clear sticker paper. And then they also have a full size set as well. So this one has, you know, the birds and the full foliage. The word was not coming to me, sorry. It's just been one of those days. Oh boy. Anyway, here are some more flowers. And again, these are all on clear sticker paper. There are some here with some butterflies and then 2 of those lions as well. And then they've been doing this a lot too, which is really helpful. These are all of the days. They're like the title starters for each of the days of the devotional. So if you like to kind of put these with your journaling so you know what day that came with, they have included all 14 days on there. And then some more washi. And I like that they're doing them this way because you get a longer strip of them. So if you have a bigger Bible page, or if you create in a journal like I do often, you just get more bang for your buck with those. And I love this beautiful teal color. So I love the colors this month, and I don't remember if I said this, but I really like the kind of different theme this month. It's an unusual color palette, and just the tropical flowers. I'm loving it. So those are kind of the extras, and then we'll kind of get into the traditional things that they release every month. So there's always the 2 sets of flashcards. This month there are these green ones, and then this patterned, this kind of pink color. And you can get one set or the other. There's no duplicates in here. So if you want more, then if you do get both of them, you don't have to worry about scriptures that are repeated or verses that are repeated, because they're each one different. So I always like having both of them. You can use them for word studies. You can use them just for extra journaling spots. Another one of the, I guess fan favorites, I guess you could call it, are the labels. There are 5 sheets of these. These are on white sticker paper. They each have a line, a dot, or a grid, and then a dot grid. So you can kind of have a variety. And these are the colors. This month, this is kind of that same background that was on the alpha stickers. And then the journaling cards this month are so cute. They say Safari Park, but they are kind of sorted. There's 4 different colors, and there's a bunch of different scriptures here as well. And then they also have a different habitat. So like this one says God's mercy and salvation. This one says God's sovereign plan and redemption. This one is trusting in God's help and deliverance. And then the green one says habitat is God's faithfulness and blessings. So I think these are just cute. And then each one, has different verses on there. And then of course the back, they have different pictures on the back as well, kind of faded. I love this one. And then it's lined, so you can include extra journaling on there. Love the journaling cards. They're always one of my favorite things. Then, of course, there are the little tile alphas. You get 5 of these in the colors this month. There's like I love this little plum color. So that's the color of the tile alphas. And then there are also a set of regular alphas. These are all on clear sticker paper. So this first sheet is that same pattern that comes with the devotional kit, but these are clear sticker paper instead of the other ones are white. And then you have these other colors, 7 sheets of these. And for the most part, these are light enough, I believe, that you, maybe with the exception of this dark green one, but you could put these over your text in your Bible and still be able to read through it if that's something that is important to you. I always try not to cover up the text, but I know that's personal preference for people. So this one might be a little bit difficult, but I feel like you could probably do it with the others. So those are the 7 sheets that you get with those. And then this month they released 3 stencils as well. And I feel like maybe one or 2 of these actually might be sold out. I can't remember. But this one is called Jungle Foliage, which I love this one. It's got those big leaves on there. And then this one is Weathered Wire. I feel like this would just be this is just a good versatile stencil that you can use in just for backgrounds on really anything. That's kind of their intention with some of the stencils that they're releasing lately is some of them are very specific to the kit, and then others are ones that you can just use kind of in general, multiple kits, just a good background stencil. So, and then of course all the backers are different, if you'll notice. And so again, this would be something you could punch tabs out of this. You could create pockets out of these, tuck spots, whatever you want to do. So save these because these are beautifully printed as well. And then this one is a flower patch that has the hibiscus on there. Love those. There are they always release 2 sets of traveler's notebooks. This is the set I got. I got set 1. The other set had I believe had the lion on it. I can't remember. But I just really loved this beautiful floral on the front, and I really love this pattern for some reason. I just really am drawn to this pattern this month. But one of the things that Lori was mentioning in the live is that their intention kind of behind the way that they do the traveler's notebooks is one is kind of more specifically geared toward the kit, and then one is just one that you could use, you know, anytime with anything. A lot of us really love the traveler's notebooks. I personally love them. I have made journals out of them. The paper in here is the same really good quality paper that's in the devotional, and although it's not mixed media paper necessarily, you can really do a lot with these traveler's notebooks. I have done watercoloring on them, I've done texture paste on them, I've done all kinds of things. And so I have taken them apart and kind of resewn the binding and just made a bigger journal out of it. So there's a lot that you can do with the traveler's notebooks. I am a big fan of them. So again, this is set 1. There is another set available as well. And then one of my favorite things always and forever is the paper packs. This is the 6x8 paper pack. They do have an option to get it in the 6x6 as well. You get 24 double-sided, so you get 3 each of 8 designs. So this one has this sweet little lovebird on there with this pattern. I like the kind of more neutral patterns, you know, not neutral maybe, but like less busy patterns as well. So you have a good variety of these. I think these are beautiful, and I love this pattern. This one is bright, very tropical, and then pineapples on the back. This is just kind of a teal design, just kind of a teal pattern, and then it's got like little feet, like bird feet on the back. It's cute. I don't know if you can see that. So super cute. Some more greenery and florals, and I think this is really pretty. It's just a nice kind of subtle background. This one might be one of my favorites just because it's like purple and teal, and those are my 2 favorite colors. So and I love the little butterflies in there. So pretty. And on the back is just some like bronze. Then this one is the butterflies, and again that pattern, I just really love that. And then just some greenery and the green. It's kind of, Lori said it kind of reminds her of bamboo, this pattern. So love the paper pack. And then there are still a few other things. Additionally, Bythewell usually releases a few stamp sets outside of the 5 that go with the actual kit. So this month, I believe this one is already sold out, so I'm sorry, but this one is called Eternity's Value, and it just has these the little birds and the butterfly on there. This is just like a 3x4 stamp set that's got the 4 little stamps. I love these little birds. I think these are going to be fun to kind of watercolor. And then they released A Bit of Grace. This the kit last month, they released the 6x8 stamp set that had this font, and so they released the set that was just the smaller font. It kind of looks like that when you've stamped it out. I love this one, so I was glad that they came out with a smaller size. And then they also released this scripty font this month, so you have the uppercase and then the lowercase and the numbers as well. And then there's some punctuation over here on the uppercase one. I love this font, so pretty. So those are the additional stamps that you can get as well. And then they have been releasing the file folders every month that coordinate. And these are probably, I think I'm saying this about everything, but these are one of my favorite things. I love the little mini file folders. These are a set of 8. I actually got 2 this month because I was so excited this month. They printed these double-sided. So in the past, it's just been the same pattern front to back, but this month they released them so that they're double-sided, which I love. So you can, pick each, obviously, between the side that you like, but when you fold them, you just get a neat look. So you can, I'll just show you with this one. You can fold it, and you just have the contrast on there, which I just think looks really good. And then, of course, if you wanted it the other way, you can just fold it like that. So it's really just all kind of your own personal preferences. So I'll show you, so there's the fronds and the birds, and then these teal patterns. I love this one with the purple. That's probably my favorite one. And then the greenery with the little bamboo and the butterflies. So all the same patterns. I just love that they switched them up for the, ooh, this one's really pretty too. That one's gonna look good folded. Yeah, see how pretty that is when it's got that contrasting piece on there. So I'm really excited about that. So I actually got a second set of these this month. And then the last thing, which I believe these are also sold out, were the little sets of the Tag Bob kits. I know they didn't have a lot of these to start out with, but once in a while they'll release these, and it comes with a bunch of tabs or tags. I'm trying to remember how many there are. There's 15 tags in 4 colors, and then there's also verse cards. So it also comes with these variety of fibers. I love this one. That's fun. And some fabrics, and I know there's a ring too as well. And then they also include the hole reinforcers if you want to put those on the top of your tag. And then there are 4 verse cards this month, and these are just design on the back, but you could certainly use those for journaling as well. They're the same width, so you could definitely include them in your tag ring if you wanted to. So they're just beautiful. This font is so pretty. And then I'll just kind of show you, they're just grid on both sides. So it's just a lot of room for journaling. And then there's 3 of each of the designs. So then there's this pink one, and then the green, and then the floral, and of course my favorite purple one. So I think I'm going to be doing something with these this month, working through this devotional. I haven't quite decided, because again, I did get the 2 sets of mini file folders, so I haven't quite decided how I'm going to work through the kit yet. But I did want to share all of the goodies. Again, I will put my affiliate link down in the description, so that you can use that if you would like. And I do know that like I said, some of the stamps are sold out, so I do apologize for that. They just sold faster this month than they were anticipating, I guess. So, but you still can get the devotional. So if you have any questions about this, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and until next time, bye.